Hey guys, Dazzler Magic here, and that is not a clickbait title, but I will put a disclaimer on this. This video might get a little spicier than most because I'm pissed, the community's pissed, and this is the stupidest move they've ever made. If you say that I'm sensationalizing this, let me just point out, in 15 minutes today when this was announced, Hasbro's stock price lost just short of $1 billion. 8.5% in roughly 15 minutes. So if I'm overreacting, I can't imagine what you would say about Wall Street. Wizards just announced that for the 30 years of Magic anniversary whatever after the 25th one went so well that they're just gonna burn the company to the ground, I guess. I mean, that's one thing you could do when you turn 30. So what are they doing? Did you read the title, The Reprinting Black Lotus? Here it is, it's up on screen. So they had 3 articles come out today. One of them was kicking off Magic's 30th anniversary celebration, which celebration is just code for they want you to buy more crap and it's gonna be more expensive than normal, by the way. They aren't giving you anything free. They aren't doing a customer appreciation give back. They're not giving everybody 10 free draft tokens on Arena. No, this is the 30th anniversary. Okay, let's save Hasbro from bankruptcy, and we didn't feel like having a bake sale. But yeah, at the very, very bottom of that article, it says, finally, we did a thing. Oh, shut up. A big collectible commemorative non-tournament legal thing. That's right, gold border, but still. I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on that shortly. Spoiler, they're in line with the rest of the community. So a jaw-dropping thing, a thing so big it gets its own article. Click. Celebrate 30 years of Magic the Gathering with a 30th anniversary edition by Blake Rasmussen, published October 4th, 2022. Go verify it your damn self on Daily MTG. To celebrate 30 years of Magic the Gathering, wait till you hear the price tag. If you think, oh, you're just being rude, yeah, they are celebrating. This is a big event. Arbitrary amount of time after they killed the game over the last 3 years? You know what? I don't feel like waiting. $999 is what they're selling this for. So back to the announcement. We had to create an experience for fans new and old that would be worthy of 3 decades of ruining the game. Oh, pardon me, I misread that. Of the original trading card game. We wanted a collectible, commemorative, jaw-dropping, mind-blowing thing that would cement itself in our collective memories as we look toward the next 30 years of Magic. Enter 30th Anniversary Edition. That's the back of the cards, but what you really care about is the front, which, obviously I already have on screen. Oh, I completely forgot to mention something so far in the video. I'm an idiot. F you, Wizards. I can't believe I forgot to insert that. I should really just edit that back to the beginning. So the 30th Anniversary Edition is a commemorative collectible. You already said all this. Shut the hell up, Blake. Inspired by limited edition beta, 30th Anniversary Edition lets fans and collectors experience some of the most iconic elements of Magic's early years. By demanding we pay you $1,000, okay? Somebody gets me that for their own birthday, I am going to punch them in the face. Might key their car on the way out, but I ain't staying for that party. You charge $1,000 a head, your boy leaving. So, I mean, in this product, they're gonna have Shivan Dragon, Llanowar Elves, Lightning Bolt, old frame, whatever, but you see that in the corner, 30th edition, which is kind of a play on words with what they kind of used to call the core sets, kind of. Yeah, you're gonna tell these aren't the real ones, okay? It's not just the back of the card that they changed, but also, in case you didn't catch on, they changed the back of the card. It's a rear gold border that's black bordered on the front. So guys, they're not legal in any format, wink, wink. Now remember, this is within, it had to have been the last year, where they refused to print a, token of a Black Lotus or whatever. I don't remember exactly what happened with that. I made a video on it, but they just said, we are not doing it. It's out of the spirit of the reserve list, and now they're doing this and selling it to you for $1,000. What the f***? Are you actually serious? So, featuring the original art that inspired a generation of Magic fans, 30th Anniversary Edition is built with modern sensibilities and nostalgic roots. Yeah, marketing fluff BS, whatever. 30th Anniversary Edition will be on sale for the holidays. It'll get delayed. Available November 28th for $999 US on 30thedition.wizards.com. Let's see if people DDoSed that yet. Oh, it reroutes to this article. Okay, so they're using a high-level rerouter. Very smart, because the protests are already starting. And guys, they're doing this for you, okay? And they're also starting a sentence with the word "and," but we'll get past that. They're bigger fish to fry. And even with Magic growing tremendously throughout the past 30 years, not the last 2 years, we have gone back to our roots with a limited edition print run. Guys, they're doing it for you, damn it. A limited print run so that they could preserve the value that it doesn't have in the first place. Let me just tell you right now, I have sold sealed Magic products, singles, everything for years and years and years, over $1 million worth. I have over 4,000 transactions, I think upwards of 5 lately, on eBay, and I used to own a store that, among other things, sold Magic cards. So with that in mind, this isn't worth $9.99 now. It won't be worth $9.99 when you order it, and it won't be worth $9.99 when you receive it. It won't be worth that a year later. It won't be worth that 10 years later. This is gold bordered trash, and they got rid of gold bordered cards with special like tournament backs and all that stuff because they weren't worth crap, and also because people were starting to use them in the place of real cards because in their opinion, it was real cards, and a lot of people play kitchen table casual. I believe the last numbers I heard, and this is like 5 years out of date, was for every competitive pro level or like FNM attendee, like serious Magic player, there are 9 other people out there playing kitchen table casual and just buying stuff intermittently. So if they're not going to walk into an LGS, they don't give a crap. They might be slightly above, a Sharpied card, but if, well, this one's got a gold border, but I got it for $1 instead of $1,000, guess what? I don't care how limited edition this print run is. I guess if they did like 10, but come on. At $9.99, they're not doing 10. They aren't saying what the limit is, and they just announced serialized cards. Like basically, masterpieces are back for Brothers War. So if this ain't serialized, that means the print run, the limited print run, is limited to however the hell many times they hit Control P and Enter. That's the limit. The limit is how much money can they make before WOTC completely destroys the game permanently and Hasbro goes bankrupt. That's the limit, in case you were curious. Are they going to print it right up until the value drops to about $1,100? No, they're going to print it right up until the point where you can go f*** yourself if you bought it. Papa Hasbro needs money, and they're losing it left and right. Now, that's really a shame then that their stock price, their whole company value lost between $500 million and $1 billion today. Let me do some quick math. Let's see, 1 billion yeah, they'll have to sell one to every single remaining Magic player in the entire world. At a 50% margin, it would take 2 million active players, 2 million sales to pay for this. Oh, but Hasbro only takes a percentage. Okay, they're going to have to sell one to every single resident of this entire country. Well, I guess every household, if you really do the math, but it's not going to happen. The investors are done with their bullshit. I'm done with their bullshit. You're done with their bullshit, and nobody is buying this trash. Nobody with their head screwed on straight or who isn't so rich that they should just give the money to me instead because f*** WOTC. Patreon link in the description if you're just going to throw your money at whatever like sparks your interest first. But yeah, this is going to do so much damage to the active player count, to the reputation, to the ongoing sales. This is going to drive them into the negative, and this is reprinted Black Lotuses selling for $1,000 in a pack with like other shit in it, but honestly, who gives a f***? So guys, they expect that orders in North America will be received this year. If you live in other regions the product is shipped to, it will likely arrive sometime in early 2023. So they're like, I wouldn't say staggering, but they're like probably throwing this together at the last second and saying, send it, we got to have something for Christmas. Oh, but it'll take longer to get them to the international like distributor relays, I guess is what you would call them. The shipping and fulfillment partners at least. You might say, oh, the ones that sell it to stores? The stores. No, all your money has to go directly to WOTC now. I don't know if you heard that since they started selling the products on Amazon and directly competing with everyone else and putting stores out of business in the middle of COVID. I don't know if you heard about that. So yeah, this has to be a last second thing. And if you're going to play hot potato with this, if you're stupid enough to buy this bullshit and you live outside of the US, good fucking luck. Because we'll have it 3 months before you do, and when people find out that, they're super limited, I bought it with a bot and I bought 10 of them, their little order is not selling for $1,100. It's not selling for $1,200. It's going for about $1,010. People are going to hit the sell button. And by the time it shows up to your sad, sorry doorstep, it ain't gonna be worth shit. But guys, they'll be sharing more details on how this sale will work. It won't. As we move closer to the sale day of November 28th. Or you could cancel it and burn them all. How about that? It's awfully early for an April Fool's joke, but you could still write this off as one and then destroy them all and tell everybody to hush hush on that and just pretend like you were never really going to do this. So if you want the rest of the details, I'm just going to burn through this so you just get the gist of how bad this is. You obviously know my opinion on it, everybody's opinion on it. This is greedy, stupid, detrimental, a giant step in the wrong direction. And it just feels like a last hurrah before they absolutely just completely lose any amount of respect, any active customers, and just try to skate by on some digital bullshit, which their digital platforms are doing terrible too. So each display of 30th Anniversary Edition will contain 4 packs. 4 packs of pure nostalgia reimagined into modern context. Each pack contains 15 cards, 13 cards in the modern frame, 1 rare, 3 uncommons, 7 commons, and 2 basic lands. 2 basic lands, plus 1 basic land in the retro card frame. Oh, so 3 basic lands, pardon me. Oh, no. They just wrote this. Look, it's 1 of each, okay? And then you get a token to, I didn't write the sentence, Blake did, okay? I'm not going to go revise it. The retro frame slot is especially interesting, though it's not, shut up, as approximately 3 out of every 10 packs that you pay $1,000 for 4 packs of will contain a rare retro frame card. Anything from a Black Lotus to a Mahamati Jin. I love how they went like high then low. I don't think the Jin's worth that much. I don't know, I could check, but who gives a shit? To a Volcanic Island. Woo! That means that some packs will contain 2 rares and some will even contain 2 pieces of the Power 9. Yeah, all Power 9 is in there, by the way. I hate to bury the lead there, but yeah, they're printing all the rest. Speaking of Volcanic Island, we know that dual lands are an iconic part of Magic's early history, so each dual land appears twice as frequently as any other non-dual land rare. You know, this doesn't sound like it's commemorative, non-tournament legal, non-playable in any format. It sounds like they're just selling singles and lying to your face and saying this doesn't violate the reserve list, which, okay, word for word. All policies apply only to tournament legal Magic cards in printed form. Wizards of the Coast has and may continue to print special versions of cards not meant for regular gameplay, such as oversized cards. I guess also in the gold border, which is what these are, alternate back. The restriction also does not apply to any non-redeemable digital cards in Magic Online or Magic Arena. Yeah, you can actually still open a Black Lotus from a pack, like a brand new card, on MTGO, by the way. So additionally, nearly every 30th Anniversary Edition card included matches the rarity of its counterpart in limited edition beta. So what they mean by that is that there were no mythic rares back then, so they say no rarities have been shifted. So these cards do, however, have modern wording, so the new Oracle text, and modern corners, because the corners used to be cut differently back then. And we've slightly touched up some of the art for a clearer modern look. Good, it honestly didn't look that great, and could use a little color balancing and like luminosity balance. But also, you know, you shouldn't have printed this. The only card that doesn't match its original rarity is another special add-on for 30th Anniversary Edition. Soul Ring, again, is a card that's near and dear to many players. So we created a special new crop of the original art that will appear in common rarity in both the modern and retro frames. Soul Ring also appears at uncommon. There are some other nostalgic touches as well. The retro frame is the same frame we used in Time Spiral Remastered. We also brought back the original white mana symbol. Oh, it looks awful. The original basic land template and the classic art. Oh boy. These collectible cards are not tournament legal. They have a different back and are not legal in any sanctioned Magic event. I love they say sanction. I mean, yeah, that's the legalese, but they're almost like, wink, wink, just play it at your kitchen table. Pretend it's a real one because we made it, and it's totally not a violation of the reserve list. So they're meant to be collectible items. Then why isn't it a from the vault? Why isn't it a 1-to-1? Why is it randomized? Why are there polls? Just saying. Commemorating 30 years of Magic, so few people have had the experience of opening a Black Lotus or Mox Sapphire when Magic was originally released that we wanted to recapture some of that iconic experience for generations new and old. But they're alternate back glorified gold borders. So where's the excitement? Why the price tag? Effect for asking questions. Why don't you go f*** yourself? Oops, I went all reverse Jeopardy and phrased a statement, a suggestion, as a question. My bad. I summoned all 9 of the certified counterfeit Power 9 cards and I accidentally summoned Exodia, and then it collapsed into one giant black hole of sarcasm. So Brian Dumbass Kibler came out and said on Twitter, because of course it was Twitter, I think the 30th Anniversary Edition is the exact kind of thing that WOTC should make. It doesn't gatekeep, there's that magic liberal word, actual game pieces from people behind high prices. I'm not going to read the rest of it because $1,000 is not a high price to this absolute dumbass. Mark Rosewater said in the past on his blog, we are unwilling to reprint reserve list cards at normal card size regardless of the border or back. Well then, you pulled a 180 on that and did the exact opposite then, huh? I hate to say it, but it gets worse. While we wanted to share some of the experience, we also reinterpreted this product with a modern approach. We wanted to be nostalgic, but not everything met our modern standards. So we removed 6 cards completely. The cards removed are, you could yes, Contract from Below, Dark Pact, Demonic Attorney, Earthbind, Weakness, and Crusade. For actually various reasons. So there actually are multiple different reasons. They're not going to state them. It's just them seeing racism where there is none. But some of them had legitimately offensive imagery, but on the whole, they're just paranoid idiots. Finally, because this is a celebration, we wanted to spread the love around. We also intend to gift completely free of charge one display of 30th Anniversary Edition, whatever the hell this garbage is called, to all WPN stores. Not even just the top 10% that are in the, whatever, deluxe program, or whatever the hell it's called. Premium, Premier, I don't know. Oh, and 3 copies. Oh, I should have just read the second half of the sentence. And 3 copies to all premium WPN stores. In other words, the ones pretending to be a store and just selling online. This will include stores in regions where this product cannot otherwise be shipped. It's a gift we wanted to share with some of our strongest partners. You have done more than $1,000 worth of damage to these people. So this is like partial reparations. So WPN stores should check with their representative for more details. I'm sure they could just call up the distributor, press 1 for representative, and then have them say, I got lost in the mail, bye. So I'm not interested in reading any more of this bullshit, to be honest. So it's just a giant reprint of beta. It's a just borderline violation of the reprint policy, well, specifically the reserve list, and selling it for $1,000, we know damn well. If they sold this for $30, people would be like, okay, you'd have to be a dumbass to pull a Black Lotus out of here, say that's good centering, get it graded, and then think you can get like $100 for it, okay? You just wouldn't. These are fake. It's that simple. These are not real cards. But for $1,000, oh, I think me and WOTC are on the same damn page here. These are real cards. You're supposed to play with these. You're supposed to say, well, it's a Black Lotus, but, and it's not much of a but, and there's not much of an asterisk. That said, are 4 packs worth $999? No. And oh, it's all good because they knew they'd get backlash, so they're doing what they did the last 5 times there was backlash. Send a bunch of free shit to the stores. Oh wait, those stores are doing terrible financially and they're just going to turn around and sell them. So there's roughly, this is at last count, but God, I think this is pre-COVID, so take probably 20% off this. But there's a little over 6,000 stores, so 6,000 packs of these, and then about 10% of them are premium, so they'll get 3. So several thousand packs of these are going out, and they are going to, so that they continue to be in business, flip these on eBay so damn quick it'll make your head spin. That is what we in the crypto community call downward pressure, a sell-off, a supply exceeding demand. I believe the technical term on Wall Street is a shit show, a bad bet, a disaster. So, I mean, just to jump online for a bit, if I were to sum up, like, the community's response, they're selling official proxies, official counterfeits now, competing with, like, the unofficial counterfeit market. And I guess the other sentiment was just, this is greedy, what the hell. The mods on the main subreddit are roasting them. One of the top comments, this is the most out-of-touch predatory thing I've seen WOTC do. I worry that they will sell, even knowing how crazy it is. No, they won't. Downward pressure. Nobody is stupid enough to think that these are worth some money, and you can't show up to a tournament with them. The whole thing is about playability, and they don't have any playability outside of casual, and casuals don't spend money. If they're going to spend money on a card without any oversight or rules enforcement, it's either going to be a Sharpie job on a land, or an inkjet job on your mom's HP, or some official or unofficial, so in other words, counterfeit, proxies. You know why? Because it's a hell of a lot cheaper than $9.99. Everybody's saying it's over for them. This is it. Then it got into what you can spend $1,000 on that's better. I could give you some ideas. Guns, ammo, and a subscription to my other channel talking about prepper and survival shit. How about that for starters? Look, this is going to be one of the few videos that gets views. I need the money. Deal with it, okay? I could use a little support. Okay, I'm half kidding here earlier in the video, but like for real, my finances are a mess because my insurance claim just got denied and I got to pay out of pocket for something I already can't afford. So needless to say, I won't be buying this. I'm not going to say, oh, I disagree with this completely. Also, I'm going to get my hands on it and open it live on stream and hopefully make above $1,000. I won't. I wouldn't. And even if I would make $5,000 on this, $5,000, I still wouldn't pay $1,000 to open it. I would not take that money and give it to this filthy, disgusting, evil, racist, sexist shit company that ruined my channel, my business, my hobby, everything. So what more is there to say about this bullshit? They are going to get absolutely destroyed until the release date and after it. And then once people are done being mad, they're just going to be done with the game. So congratulations, you absolute assholes. You have completely destroyed everything left in Magic the Gathering. You just wiped out all the rest of the fans. Now that you're doing this, everybody's just going to say, well, this is permission for me to just start printing my own proxies, buying fake proxies, real proxies, counterfeits. Who cares? If you're not going to give a shit, I'm not going to either. If you're going to sell me for $1,000 fake cards, I'll go get my fake cards elsewhere. And you know what? I don't support that because I don't support Chinese thieves, stupid foreigners coming in and stealing our shit and then making money off of it. But at this point, even I'm reconsidering my stance on that. And this just keeps getting worse. Like, they removed Mark Poole's name from the artwork on Birds of Paradise for absolutely no discernible reason. The hell did he do? This is bullshit. I'm pissed. and I'll see you guys next video.